Good morning, traders. I hope you're doing good. So today we are going to do analysis together. Well, so much together, I'm going to do it. And I am also going to give you the template on your trading journal, but it's not, like written in the stone. That's how you need to do it. You need to adjust it to suit your needs, to suit your trading style, because we all trade so differently. There's swing traders, scalpers, and obviously for scalpers to journal every single entry would be just silly, so you need to find a way basically how it's going to suit you. So I'm trying to kind of give you like a base where you could start if you are looking to starting to journal your trading. So but first let's do the forecast, and then I am going to give you in the end like a little summary how we can do the journal. Okay, so I am going to record my screen now and we are going to start. Okay, first I always look at the GJ because that's my main pair that I trade, and GJ is still in the middle of nowhere, and you can go and watch yesterday's forecast as well if you wish. So we're still in this 4-hour consolidation. I would say it is a big range. There's a lot of pips in here, but GJ moves quite a lot as well, so I'm really not touching it unless it will reach either this zone, or I will start to see maybe like a bearish move. But ideally I would like to go for the price to go in this zone, and yeah, that's really pretty much it. And if I look at 15 minutes, we are still quite far away, and obviously because it is bullish, I could try and maybe buy, but I just don't want to, because there's also this gap in here that was left. So maybe the price will go and fill, and then we can maybe try and find something like this zone, like this, and then the price can go and just go lower to here and then react. So something like this. But for me, I really would like to see what the price will do in this zone when it gets in here. Okay, now let's move to the next pair, which is GU. GU, yeah, that was a little bit of shock. I was prepared for bullish move yesterday because I really thought that's it, we're gonna go bullish, but no, the GU is now in this 4-hour zone in here, and we did see a little bit of reaction in here, and I will be honest with you, I actually took a buy because the zone is strong. It's been in here a couple of times, and then it showed us that it is starting to get bullish. The late night entry yesterday, I took it. So it is about like this here. There we go. So I'm currently targeting these highs, so almost at 2 hour right now, just going good. I'm okay, I'm happy about this trade, and the trade was taken just because it was on that 4-hour zone, and we have been in here quite a lot, and I've been testing it how price really reacts from like previous zones, and what is the confirmations that we can take. And normally in Asian session, just price is moving really slowly. So now when the London open, I'm actually thinking to either cut my trade, just close it, or at least put it to break even, so I'm just not risking anything anymore. And yeah, that's it for the GU. So I am expecting the bullish move, because I think overall we are still bullish, but as you can see from here, from this zone in here, it was quite a bearish reaction, and now we just need to wait and see what's going to happen. It's either going to go down to fill these lows, and then potential is like even lower to go lower, but for now I am bullish, and then we'll see especially what's going to happen in here, if we will be able to break this little area in there. And that's it for GU really. And then we move to EU, and EU is pretty much the same as GU, because they both had down bearish move, and then as you can see here, I already have like a little zone. You can see that the price did react from this zone as well, and the same thing. I could have actually taken the buys on EU as well, but I didn't. because it was happening, I don't know, it was like, I felt like I needed to be in here, not somewhere in here, so I never took the trade. But it looks like it's gonna be a good bullish move. So for me now, I'm trying to see, looking at the 4 hours, I'm trying to see what the price is gonna do. This zone is not really clear. I would say something like this. And obviously another thing, I know that some of you says, Anna, how can you, you know, clarify what's the zone? And for me, it's not, it doesn't need to be that precise on 4 hours. So what, like, I know there's, the price has been in here, it's tested a couple of times, but for me, more precise zone is for 15 minutes, because in 15 minutes you can go and then you can really see where the zone is and what's happening for example, like this. So you put it like so. So there was support, and at this point we broke, we retested, and then we went down. And I'll be very honest with you, like yesterday I was like expecting the price to go bullish, and I didn't even see this setup in here, because now it's so clear, you know, like after you know what happened in the market, it's so clear now, you know, the price broke, then retested, and now it's going low. So it's like I could have just sold yesterday in here. So why didn't do it? Why didn't I sell? It's because I was just not prepared for the bearish move, and I was maybe even, like, sometimes we say marry our bias. So I was like, yeah, the price is going to go up. So and that's it for the EU. So for now, I want to see what's going to happen around in this zone. We could be seeing something like this, where the price goes and reaches that previous zone. So we just move up and then move down. So, and then or it's going to go up again. So it's like a lot of waiting game right now, and then we'll see how my GU plays out as well. Okay, and now I'll take you to the trading journal. So in Notion, you can start a new page, simply put out trading journal, and then, like I said in the beginning, this is very much personal. You need to see how are you trading. If you're a scalper, there's no point writing down every single trade. What you do instead is you take your setup, and then based on your setup, you probably scalp and you add your positions, and you don't need to write in every single position. So for myself, what I do is I write date and the day. So Tuesday, today is the 7th of February. Then I will write down the pair, GBPUSD, the pair, and then entry, stop, and take profit. I know that you can see all that on your MetaTrader, but in here, I think it's also important because you can go a little bit, like, you know, and write your stop loss, for example, in pips, and just to see, maybe later on you'll see, okay, GU had actually big range, my stops were quite high, and it's just interesting for you to see. And I like to put in my journal a lot of details, and the most detail where I put in is the explanation, and in there you can see like why I took the trade. And then sometimes I would write, I took this trade because the price was in the 4 hour zone, I went to 15 minute time frame, I took the trade based on the bullish pattern, the candle closed, I entered my trade, the stops were placed below, you know, the previous structure, and I really explain it to myself. So when I go back and when I look at the journal, so it's not like, you know, slapping my face and I even don't know why I took the trade. So, and then another thing I do is I write down my emotions. And so if I feel good, if I feel like everything is good, I am feeling good, I have accepted the risk though. So that's what I'm going to say. I entered the trade, accepted the risk. And accepting risk means simply I am willing to lose that trade. And I am willing to lose that amount of money, whatever I'm risking with. Is it like 0.5%, 0.25, whatever amount it is, I am okay to accept it. And every single trade I enter, I don't look at the profit that I could possibly make, you know, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it is, like in numbers. I look at the loss and I accept it. And once that acceptance is there, you don't need to be stressing out and looking at the screen, oh, the price is going up, the price is going down, oh my goodness, you know, like you don't need to do that. You just accept the risk. And then next thing what I do, you can also write down gain and loss, and that's just to like see how much money you have made on that trade. And then you can just see when you scroll down, when you have data there, you can just see how your trading was, you know, and then you can read more when you see more red. So when I lose the trade, I'm putting it into the red. And when you see sometimes like 4 or 5 losses in a row, then you can read your emotions. And trust me, every single next trade is like, I felt a little bit nervous. I didn't want to enter this trade because my previous trades were losing. And it's good to read these things because we are human and we have emotions. And it is really hard to reach that stage where everybody's talking about no emotions at all. So, and then another thing I do is I put trading link in because trading view link is just you go there and you copy link to the trading chart. It will copy the link, then you simply go there and you paste it. And once you have pasted it, you can open and then you can see what's actually happening. So, and you can then reason to yourself, okay, this is the trade, and then you can even use the trading tool to go back and backtest that trade. And that's it for today. Tomorrow I will see you again, and let me know if this is helpful. I will probably maybe show a little bit more of my journal because many of you asked to just see more of my journal, how I, you know, like journal my emotions. It's very personal, so it's hard for me to share these things, especially if it's like, you know, I'm writing about my emotions, that I'm either being scared or that I am just not feeling that I want to accept the risk. So it is like putting me out there on the spot for everybody to see, because you know that I am a funded trader. I trade with companies, but still I am feeling sometimes like this where I'm like, oh, I really don't know if I should have entered that trade, and I have doubts, and I think that's just normal. We're human. So, and that's it. I'll stop talking because I'm starting to lose my voice, but thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Take care. Bye.